Electro Beast here, looking at the Eken H9 4K Ultra HD action camera. So let's get into the box and see what's inside. So you can see the camera here initially. You've got the waterproof housing, so it's all secure. You can use it underwater. It also won't get knocked about or anything like that. It won't get damaged while it's in this case. Very much a clone of the GoPro series. Within the box you've got your charger. Comes with a European one, but it's just a USB standard charger, so just use whatever you would use for your phone normally, or plug it directly into your laptop. Comes with various mounts, tripod mounts, mounts for helmets, handlebars, etc. It says it comes with waterproof housing, handlebar mount, helmet mount, charger, quick clip and USB cable. Also comes with quite a few other bits and bobs not listed. So overall it's a good little camera. If you open up the back, it's got an LCD screen on there so you can focus up and get your picture sorted. It also comes with Wi-Fi built in, so what that will mean is that you can then sync it with your phone and you'll be able to check the picture you're getting through here on your phone. So that's really good. Nifty little camera. This one's in black. It also comes in a range of colours. This one cost about $44, so about £33, and it's very similar to a GoPro. You'll probably find that all the mounts and fittings work exactly the same, whether it's for a GoPro or it's for this. Major difference I guess would be the frame rate. GoPros cost upwards of £150. This one is, like I said, about 30 quid. So in terms of frame rates, it does shoot 4K but only at 10 frames a second. Other frame rates include 1080p, 60 and 30 with the H.264 codec. We'll give it a go, mount it to a bike or something like that, and we'll show you the results that you can get.
So as you can see, this is recording at 1080p, 30 frames a second. Movement isn't exactly smooth and the colours can be a bit washed out. If you look at things in the distance, they can sometimes take a little while to kind of get into focus, but immediately what you're looking at in the foreground is perfectly in focus. It adjusts to the light. It works, it's pretty good. Like I said, the colours are a little bit washed out in a sense, but if you're using it for surveillance, you're not really going to care about the actual colours and the saturation and things like that. If you are using it for making videos and things like that, then obviously you can color correct it, and I'll show you a few clips where I've done a little bit of color correction, so you can kind of see what it's like. Now, the 4K footage is actually really nice. I think the colours are a little bit more defined. Obviously the picture's going to be much wider. It records at 24 frames a second, not 10 frames a second like I said earlier in the video, and I've managed to do a few journeys with 4K. Obviously the drawbacks with recording at 4K is the file sizes are much larger, so I think you get about 50 minutes recording time for a 32 gig micro SD card. That sort of tells you, whereas at 1080p I think I was getting about 4.5 hours. So there is a massive difference in that sense. So it just sort of depends on what you're using it for. The drawback that I have found when recording at 4K was that it did tend to stop quite a lot. So there were a few videos where I was kind of, I'd press record and get on my way, and then as I would sort of look down and check it was still going, I'd look at the picture and it had frozen, and it did that several times throughout the testing that I did over a couple of days. It did do that quite often, so if you need it to be ultra reliable, I'm not 100% convinced about the 4K, but like I said, it probably needs a bit more testing and things like that. But overall, for the sake of 30 quid, I am 100% happy with the purchase. I think it's a really good camera and I would definitely recommend it to others. If you need it to be ultra reliable, I'm not 100% convinced about the 4K, but like I said, it probably needs a bit more testing and things like that. But overall, for the sake of 30 quid, I am 100% happy with the purchase. I think it's a really good camera and I would definitely recommend it to others. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be some more videos coming up. If you've got any questions that you want to ask about this particular camera, do put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them for you. Like I said, stay tuned. This is ElectroBeast signing out.